babies. Okay, let's just get started. Y'all see me? Hey, let's get started real quick by clearing the energy while I talk. Who, y'all, I literally just did a what's their karma reading. It was my first one, and oh my gosh, it was a little much. It was a little much. So I just want to clear out, really, not even just the energy of the piles. I don't even think it's the energy of the piles, it's my energy, okay? Because, honey, people be really doing some messed up stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, yes, all this green, you like that? My sage wasn't lighting for a second, but I feel like that was God trying to stop me because he knew it can get smoky in here, and then next thing you know, you're going to be hearing that type shit, okay? So yes, I don't know why, I feel like this is gonna be a really juicy reading. Let me turn this out for you guys. Okay, so as you guys can see from the title above, today is going to be a love reading, yes, about your person. So we do have 4 piles here. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Pile 1 with clear quartz, pile 2 with bloodstone. I haven't used this. I think I've used this one time in my reading, the bloodstone. Pile 3 with rose quartz, and then pile 4, you could barely see it, but I think that's for a reason. But pile 4 is with black tourmaline. I love me some good old black tourmaline, honey. But yes, so this is what we're gonna be tapping into. 1, how your person feels, their current thoughts. I want to tap into like what's their intentions with you, like the full tea, like what's their thoughts, how they feel, what's their intentions, possible next moves. Is there anything that they wish they could tell you that they might not tell you? And maybe if I feel called to, I'll even ask, what are they hiding from you? Okay, that's only if I feel called. I might not want to get into that. I might want to keep the reading high vibrational, okay? Because you never know what's gonna come out with that. So yes, so yeah, just take your time, meditate on the spread. Don't force the message if it's not for you. And yeah, we'll get started shortly. Okay, so pile 1, we're just gonna get started. Again, you have the clear quartz. So what I'm picking up on intuitively with your pile is that your person may be very clear about you, or maybe something just came to light recently. Maybe someone just realized that they actually have deeper feelings. This could be on your side or even your person's side. But for others, because I am picking up on 2 totally different dynamics, it's either a very clear, it's like if you know, you know. But if you don't know, then you don't know. And for my people that don't know, I feel like maybe you're unclear about your person, or maybe you feel like your person is just very indecisive and you're just like, okay, what is it? Like, what's going on? So you just need a little bit more clarity. I don't know why I'm picking up on the word vulnerability or something coming to light. So let's just set that right over here. I don't need this rolling, because these be rolling. Do I have a little holder? Because I want that to be here. I'll put it right here. All right, so let's see what we have. Okay. Let me try to move you guys in a little bit closer. So we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, cute, cute. We also have travel. Okay. Maybe I want to put this right here. And then we have conflict. All right. So let me just start with these really quick before I move on any deeper, okay? The number 5 might be very prominent in this connection, and also the number 4. So maybe there's a lot of changes, or maybe there's a lot of practical issues when it comes to your connection. Don't mind me if it's echoing. I am in my bathroom, you feel me? So don't mind that if that's gonna bother anybody. But I feel like there's a lot of conflict on where to take this relationship, or where this relationship is going. Your person with this Page of Earth, so this is the thing. I am picking up on an energy of maybe your person just got clear about where they want to take things, or maybe just got clear in seeing you as relationship material. So what I mean by that is they might not know exactly what they want to do, but it's almost like now they're starting to look at you as, okay, maybe I can see my person as someone that I can actually be in a relationship with. Maybe I do want to offer them a little bit more. Maybe I can see this long term. However, there's still some conflict in regards to emotions. So for some of you guys, you and your person might be at a distance from each other, or there's just practical issues that are kind of serving as these mountains, as a blockage in the connection. There could be a disconnect in regards to kind of I don't know, I'm almost picking up on like a disconnect due to practical means. So maybe this person, like I said, lives a couple states away. They could live in a different country. They could be deployed. I'm just getting a real big distance. For some of you guys might actually be in the same area, but there's a disconnect in regards to how both of you guys express your emotions. Someone is feeling very turbulent, okay? So I feel like your person, believe it or not, they have a lot of emotions towards you. Maybe there was something that recently happened with you guys that caused, I don't know, a little bit of this type of energy, like a little wave, a little tsunami. And I don't know, I really feel like your person is struggling with their emotions, like expressing themselves. They're trying to tame telling you how they feel. I feel like your person, they could be an earth sign. So let me just tell you this. Look, for a lot of you, your person has a hard time expressing their emotions, okay? They're more of a doer. So I feel like this person can come off very distant, very aloof, but behind the scenes, they actually have a lot of emotions for you. And that's what I think you need to know right now. With this travel card, I'm definitely feeling like some of you guys are at a distance from your person, or for maybe even some of you, there's some type of disconnect. Maybe the communication isn't as heavy. Maybe this person is, I'm hearing blocked. They could be blocked, you could be blocked, or maybe you guys are like in no contact. I'm not really sure, but I'm just getting with this travel card that says events, and the conflict card that also says events. Oh, it must just say that up there. Never mind. But with the travel card and the conflict card, I'm definitely getting a real big, this person being at a distance, or there being some type of disconnect between emotions. Someone is very closed off, but listen, behind the scenes, someone is trying to keep a brave face in this connection. Behind this door, which is literally what I feel like your person wants to offer you, is all these emotions. But I feel like there's a question on, can we really make this work? Is this person gonna move with me? Like, how are we gonna see each other? How are we gonna make this work? I keep hearing that. And it's funny because I want you guys to look at this travel card, right? All right, you see this page of Earth? Remember how I told you your person is kind of starting to get into that mindset where they're like, I think I could see my person in a relationship. But they're coming up as a page. So for those that are very familiar with tarot, there's pages, there's knights, there's kings, and then there's the emperor. So the page is more that newer energy, that younger energy, that more so at the bottom. I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's like a new energy. Like they're just now thinking about this. They're just now thinking about making an offer to you. But this is the thing. Your person is very strategic. So you see that little suitcase? That could be what they're offering you now, that little suitcase, but behind closed doors, honey, they want to give you the whole shebang. But there's a little bit of conflict behind this, and I feel like it has to do with you guys being in different areas, maybe even wanting different things. You guys could have different cultural backgrounds. There's a little bit of a difference. You know what I mean? In a distance. I'm hearing difference and distance, okay? I'm also getting a little bit of fear from your person. Your person could be scared to make an offer to you, just because they could have a little bit of a fear around commitment. So let's see what else we can get. How does Pile 1's person feel about them? Pile 1's person, how do they feel about them? Current feelings about Pile 1. Ooh, okay, and I'm gonna take all of them. We have the Dove at the bottom of the deck. Spread messages of peace and harmony. I'm gonna set that right here. I'm gonna actually move these to the side. We have the panda, that's cute, the kangaroo, and the kingfisher bird. Okay, let me show this to you guys. All right, so with the Panda, we have stay balanced and in your essence, be a force for good with the Kangaroo. And also we have the Kingfisher, be patient and focused. So listen, that's the energy I'm literally picking up on with your person. It also could be in regards to you, because I did ask, how does your person feel about you? Your person has a lot of feelings about you. For some of y'all, y'all person loves y'all, okay? Period, point blank. They want more with you, but I feel like right now they might be more focused on their own stability, or they might be someone who's very much so worried about work. Because I'm almost getting the energy of they want to give to you and give more to you, but they know when they start giving to you, it's literally going to lead to a commitment. It's literally going to lead to them having to give you all of their attention because they feel like that's what you deserve. The thing about that is, which I myself always also struggle with this, some people don't know how to have a relationship and also do their daily duties. For a lot of people, they get very distracted when it comes to a relationship. Like they go balls to the wall. It's almost like their focus and their energy gets focused so much on this person that they get distracted from what it is that they need to do. So I'm almost picking up on your person is patiently waiting to make a move towards you because of something. And I feel like it has to do with like work, like almost like they're making a plan, like they're trying to figure out strategically how they could come to you, but they're literally like, I don't want to say taking their time, but taking their time. Let me turn this up a little bit because it's bothering me. There we go. I feel like your person definitely watches you on social media. They think you're very elegant. I think they think you're very nurturing, very balanced. And I feel like because you're all of these great things, it's almost like your person feels obligated to give you more. For some of you guys, your person hasn't been giving you that much. And I do feel a little bit of guilt around that, but they want to. For this Panda card right here, because I am an intuitive reader, I'm just picking up on a lot of blues. So for some of you guys, your person might want to tell you something, maybe open up about how they truly feel. But like I said, with that little card that we had right here, with the little sail, the ship, and everything, it's like they're like, nah, let me tame my emotions. Let me not tell this person everything. Because I feel like for some of them, they're not ready. They want a commitment, but they're not really ready for that type of commitment, if that makes sense, okay? So let's keep going. Let's tap into some tarot. But they definitely hold you in very high regards. I'm getting that very heavily. Okay. So pile one. Ooh, my little ring's coming off. So I'm gonna take these off. Let me step in front of my camera. All right, pile one. What messages for pile one? I just saw the Hangman. Someone could be a Pisces. So there's a lot of thoughts around this connection. I just seen the numbers 1111 when I looked up. I know you guys can't see my face, but I don't know. When I looked up, I seen 1111. That could be an angel number for somebody, or that could be very significant for this connection. So let's see. I'm also picking up on barriers with this connection. So I don't know why I keep getting practical issues, or maybe some of you guys might think that your person, or your person might feel this way about you. For some of y'all, because your person hasn't been able to offer you what it is that you feel like you deserve, it's almost like you intuitively feel like they want to give you more, but they're not. So it's kind of frustrating you. So you're like, you know what? I'm about to put up some boundaries. In a minute, I'm about to walk away. That's for some of you guys, because with that shit that kept coming through, your person might feel like if they don't step up to the plate soon, you literally just might be gone with the wind, okay? So let's see, how does pile one's person feel about them? How does pile one's person feel about them? Pile one's person's feelings. Let me see how this falls. Okay. Pile one's person's feelings. Okay. What's pile one's person's feelings? Ooh, the Star card in reverse. Pile one's person's intentions. Five of Swords. Oh, wow. What is going on here? Pile one's person's intentions. The Fool. Pile one's person's intentions. The the World card in reverse, the Page of Wheels again, and the Seven of Wheels. All right. Okay. So this is the thing. Okay. Okay. Let me start up here. So how your person feels about you, they can think you're a little bit hard-headed, but you're very attracted to your person. Your person sees you in high regards. They might even be a little bit intimidated by you. But I will say, I don't think they really like arguing with you. I feel like when you guys argue, maybe you guys recently just got into an argument. I feel like when you guys argue, it makes your person feel very much so disconnected and not very hopeful about the connection. I'm getting very much so Aquarius vibes here. That's coming through strongly, and also Aries and Gemini. And maybe even a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries again. But your person sees you as very creative, very driven. They're very passionate about you. But with this Two of Wands type of energy, I feel like your person knows they have to make a decision. And maybe you guys argue about, okay, what are you going to do? Are you going to make this work? It's like a lot of arguments around what are we doing? Okay. And I feel like your person, to an extent, like I said, they want to offer you this fresh energy around a commitment, but something is making them stall, which I'm going to try to tap into that energy, because that's what I'm picking up on. There might have been, I don't know why I'm picking up on, for some of y'all, you might even be shocked about some of the stuff that I'm saying, because I think y'all recently got into an argument with your person, or like recently y'all been butting heads. There's a very much so prideful energy, so maybe your person thinks you're very prideful. You could be an Aquarius. That's coming through here. But there's a little bit of a disconnect. I feel like your person is scared that you're going to stop wanting to pour into this relationship. Your person actually thinks about this a lot, and I feel like they're not hopeful. It's funny because they have all these emotions for you, but it's almost like they're not feeling very confident. Let me see if I want to turn this up or turn this on. There we go. Your person's not feeling very confident in regards to where you guys are going or where you guys are going to go. And I feel like it's because of whatever recent argument you guys had, for those that it resonates with. So in regards to these intentions, give me 1 second. Please clarify the Five of Swords for Pile 1's intentions. Ooh, the Two of Wheels. Oh, wow. A decision is going to have to be made, honey. Something's going to have to be left behind for you and your person to be together, or for y'all to pursue each other. Why is the Seven of Wheels here? And your person's prepared to do that. It's like maybe your person was sitting on a decision for so long, and they're going to make one. The Seven of Wheels. We have the Three of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wheels. So let me tell y'all. What is going on here? Because for some of y'all, I'm picking up on a third party. Like your person gets very much so distracted in regards to this connection. I keep having to adjust this light. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I want to turn this up. Yeah. For some of you guys, I feel like your person is so focused on work that they're not understanding that if they don't make a decision, it's like you're going to literally move away. Like you're literally about to be gone, out the way. And you're not, it's almost like an energy of like, I'm not waiting on you any longer. That's kind of what I'm getting, but it's crazy because there's so many emotions here. So let me just take it from the top, because there's a lot coming through here. With this Two of Wheels being in reverse, I feel like your person knows that things are a little bit unbalanced in this connection, and they know that they have to bring some type of balance. For some of y'all, like I said, your person is so career focused that it is causing problems in the relationship. And for some of y'all, I feel like the practical issues are going to outweigh the romantic feelings, and your person might end up choosing to kind of pursue their career in the meantime, between time, but honey, they'll be back. That's what I wanted to say. For some of y'all, that's what happened. It's like your person couldn't get it together. They were choosing other things, maybe even other people over you. Like, I'm just getting a real big distracted energy. But the thing about it is your person knows that they have to make a decision. There could have been some words that were recently said that kind of push you guys at odds. And I feel like it left someone feeling like there was no hope in the relationship. That could be you or your person. I'm telling y'all, there was some type of argument that happened for some of you guys recently that made both of you or either one of you guys feel like, okay, this isn't gonna work. There's a real big miscommunication around this relationship. Your person might be feeling like they're giving you what they, like all that they can right now, and you might be feeling like, okay, you're not giving enough, or vice versa. Remember to flip this, because right now your person's energy is taking over the reading, which is crazy. So your person might actually feel this way about you. So just remember that as well. Flip it, because y'all, I can't do everything, okay? With this Fool card in the World, I'm picking up on an energy of maybe your person, your person might feel like you're a little bit stubborn, a little bit flighty. I feel like your person wants you to start understanding things from their perspective. It's almost like a little bit of an immature energy that's coming through, where they're like, dang, this person really doesn't understand that I have responsibilities. Like, I love care about them, I want this, but I really have other responsibilities that I have to tend to. You know what I mean? It's funny because we don't have a lot of Cups energy here, which is crazy. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, the emotions are so hidden, and you probably are very shocked that I'm even talking about emotions here, but there are emotions here. It's just, for whatever reason, you guys have, it's like, maybe you guys are both goal orientated. Maybe you guys are more so in a friendship right now, and you're trying to see if this person is going to make a move. I'm not really sure. But with this Fool card and the World card reversed, your person wants to take a leap of faith with you. They want to come out of this stagnant energy where you guys are at odds, or maybe where it's almost like these practical issues, they don't want to let it put a damper on this relationship and what it is that they want to do with you and do for you. So for some of you guys, I do see your person traveling to come see you. I see y'all going on a date, especially with that travel card that came up and this World card, honey. Yes, your person, for some of y'all, they're going to have to lose you for a quick second, or you guys are going to have to pull your energy back, and then they're going to be like, oh my God, what did I do? And they're going to travel towards you to kind of make things right, or at least show you some type of initiative to show you like, hey, I want to make this work. For some of you guys, I'm almost picking up on an energy like you guys might literally be pulled apart right now. Y'all could be in the military, who knows? Y'all know I'm in the military, so I got to speak to my military people. But I feel like your person is going to make a decision, and whatever that is, it's either going to be to come towards you or to literally set things straight, to kind of clear up any confusion. You get what I'm saying? With this Page of Wheels, there's definitely going to be something offered by your person. And with this Seven of Wheels, so let me see. What I'm picking up on though, for some of you guys, your person is coming in to offer you something, but they're definitely still in this, for some of y'all, it's a little bit of a player energy, I'm not going to lie. A very indecisive energy. It's like they think about having a commitment with you, but they're not 100% sure that they want it. So I'm almost picking up on someone that could be non-committal. So it's like they see that you guys could have stability, but it's almost like for some of y'all came into y'all person's life so sporadically. They were probably on the dating scene, seeing other people, you know what I'm saying? Like they were okay with being single. Then you came around and it's like, oh shit, like I might really like this person, but something about that scares your person, you get what I'm saying? So it's like with this Three of Wands in reverse and this Eight of Wheels, I see them wanting to move forward with you, but they want to take their time. They're not in a real rushed energy of making a commitment for some of you guys. And with this Eight of Wheels, I don't know, your person is very much so focused. It's a little bit of a selfish energy that I'm picking up on. They want to see where things go. They want to make an effort to come towards you. But for some of you guys, if you are looking for that big shebang bang, it's like your person is literally like, nah, I gotta continue to test this person. I gotta see if they're gonna fit into my life. I gotta see if I'm gonna fit into their life. For some of y'all person doesn't understand or know how they're gonna fit into your life realistically. And that's kind of the options that they're trying to weigh. So let's see. I'm gonna keep going. What's the biggest block in this connection for pile one? What's blocking this connection for pile one? A lot of heavy energies, this Three of Swords. What's the main block blocking this connection for pile one? For some of y'all, it's a third party. Your person might be non-committal or scared to pursue things with you because they might have actually just recently disconnected from a relationship that was very heavy. For some of you guys who haven't been talking to your person for a long time, and this is a very new relationship, because that storyline is coming through too, where it's like this person is very curious about you, the sex is good, they're very passionate about you, but you guys are still getting to know each other. Just know if this person, Three of Swords and the King of Cups, if this person is coming off a little bit detached, it's because in the past, honey, they got hurt, and they got hurt bad. I do feel like your person, it's interesting because you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Because when I think of Scorpio, especially Scorpio men, I'm only speaking for men, or speaking about men because, you know, I'm a woman who likes men, but you know, we don't judge here. I'm just getting an energy of someone who's very masculine, whether a female or a male, who literally will have so many emotions, but they will keep it to themselves. Like, they'll keep it in their head and they won't say anything. And it's really giving me real big Scorpio energy. Like, because Scorpios could be in love with you, but you'll probably never know, okay? Or even like an Aquarius, possibly even a Capricorn. Let me see. Maybe a Cancer, Virgo, okay? Those are some of the signs that are coming through, and possibly a Leo. I want to clarify this Three of Swords. Give me a little bit more information for this Three of Swords for Power 1. Oh, wow. We have the Lovers. So for some of you guys, there's a third party and your person has to make a decision. For the people that are resonating with this third party situation, I feel like you knew about this, or you know about this, or it's like your intuition has been telling you, like, this person is still involved with somebody. They could still be thinking about their ex. Gemini energy coming through here. It's a very much so, ooh, and that could be why your person, let me tell you, for some of you guys, don't force the message if the message is not for you. But for some of you guys, the reason why this person hasn't offered you a commitment is because they might still have energetic or physical ties to someone else. You could be like the one option that tips the scales, but at the end of the day, the scale is still, you know, sitting with that other person just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That person still holds a little bit of weight. So it's almost like, I'm almost picking up on a third party situation. And like I said, your person does have a little bit of a playerish energy, or they might think this way about you. Maybe you have multiple people in your vicinity. Maybe you get a lot of attention from other people, and your person, I feel like it drives them crazy regardless of how this story is going, or regardless of whichever storyline you resonate with. Something about the attention that someone else gets, and I feel like it's you, it kind of puts your person in this energy where they're like, okay, well, if they get attention from other people, why I gotta give them attention? Ugh, I hate that. But I also feel like it kind of makes them a little bit insecure. Maybe both of you guys are keeping your options open, but I am seeing with all these threes coming up, there's an interference of some sort. It doesn't have to be a person. It could also just be work, family, because remember I said someone could have kids. It's like practical issues coming through here. So let's see. Okay, Pile 1's person's next move. What's Pile 1's person's next move? We have the Ten of Wheels, but it was in reverse. Pile 1's person's next move. We have the Queen of Wands. Pile 1's person's next move towards them. What's their next move? Ooh. See that them Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, all these threes keep coming up. So some of y'all have somebody are inquiring about someone, like I said, who already has somebody. No judgment. Or, oh my God, I just heard a sneaky link, okay? Or your person could just have a little bit of a wandering eye, or they tend to just get distracted, period, whether that be by other people or even by their job. So we have the Ten of Wheels, the Queen of Wands. Pile 1's person's next move towards them. What's Pile 1's person gonna do? The Ten of Swords. Oh, clarify. Why do I feel like some of you guys, okay. And the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, something's gonna end here. So I don't know if you and your person are going to end something and then come back together. That's for some of you guys. And I feel like if that story resonates, you know, because it's almost like y'all kind of have already been on the brink of ending things because things been a little bit heavy. That is coming through. Let me turn this up. I keep having to, so there we go. It's gonna fix itself. All it's gonna do is get darker anyway. But with this Ten of Wheels and the Queen of Wands, This person is going to be a little bit flighty. I feel like your person could also be very in and out. So their next move towards you is still going to be in that energy. However, we went from the King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. So maybe they're going to be more tapped into their emotions. But I'm still feeling like a little bit of a playerish energy. Something that's a little, real ego. Okay, so that 10 of Wheels, that commitment type of energy, they think about it and that energy is here, but I don't see them offering a commitment. For most of you guys, not necessarily offering a commitment ever. I see that in the future, but as of right now, they're still holding back on that. They're more coming in like a little bit, you know, flirtatious, heavy flirtation, a lot of sex, a lot of passionate energy. So your person is very passionate about you, but they're holding back, especially with that cat energy. Very mysterious, okay? Very mysterious. But I also feel like your person feels like you're very mysterious. So for some of y'all, your person doesn't trust you. It doesn't even necessarily have to be because of something that you did. It just might be you're so beautiful or so handsome that it's something about you that just puts this person at odds. So they're like not wanting to give to you. However, with this 10 of Swords, something is either going to come to the light. I am picking up on secrets, so if you guys do feel like your person has been holding secrets from you, I do see that coming out. But I see something ending so that you guys can start fresh. I'm not gonna lie, especially with this Knight of Cups energy and this 10 of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck. So for some of y'all might be inquiring about somebody that you guys have kids with. So with this 10 of Swords, something's gonna end. Whether it's your person being indecisive, whether it's your person cheating, whether it's your person holding on to somebody else, they're gonna get rid of that, and I feel like they're gonna come towards you with this cup, which is so interesting. There are literally two storylines. With this 7 of Cups in reverse, yeah, somebody's coming out of this indecisive energy where they wanna be a player. Ooh, that's so freaking crazy. What is going on here? So can I tell you what I'm really thinking? I really think some of you guys are going to end up walking away from this person. And then once you walk away and like kind of pull your energy back, maybe even talk to other people. For some of y'all gonna meet y'all person. Because look at this energy. You got 10 of Cups, King of Cups. If this person doesn't start revealing their true intentions to you, because for a lot of y'all, I feel like this person doesn't tell you much. It's almost like you're gonna walk away, you're like, I'm done, I'm not doing this no more, like I feel like you're sneaky, and you're gonna literally walk into your blessing, honey. But for others of you, I feel like this person is gonna get tired of holding on to their feelings and how they think about things, and they're gonna come through with their truth to you, and it's gonna lead to you guys having this 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment, this King of Cups energy, where your person is being more vulnerable, they feel like they could trust you, and everything is just golden. That's literally what I'm seeing for you guys. So let's keep going. Okay. Give me some more information about Pile 1's person. What do they need to know? Ooh. We have woman holding a coin. Someone could definitely be an earth sign here. So I feel like what you need to know about your person is not even about your person, about you, honey. In the meantime, between time, while your person is trying to get themselves together, hold back. I'm hearing hold back on the sex, hold back on that thing, hold back on the coin. You know, make them come forward, okay? Because I feel like y'all been really trying to work with this person for a while, and it might be time for y'all to stand in your essence, male or female, and you know, see what this person can offer. They've been doing that to you. They've been trying to see what you can offer, trying to reel you in. No, start doing that to them. And I feel like that's going to change the dynamic, okay? The number 42 or the number 6 might be very significant. Someone's definitely a Gemini here, possibly. Okay, let's see. Any other messages for Pile 1? Their person. We have 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Okay. Your person, I feel like this is their main struggle. That heart chakra energy. I feel like this is gonna be, 222 is just on the clock. That heart chakra energy is very much so a struggle. And what I mean by that is your person connecting to their feelings, it's like it's very hard for them to do so. So just be aware of that. And in the process, you know, set clear boundaries, set healthy boundaries, and kind of like, you know, give a little space. Or for some of you guys, what I'm hearing is be aware of how your person is so that you know how to maneuver with them. Okay, so for some of y'all, everything is good. It's just that y'all got to give this person some time. But with this 4th chakra Archangel Raphael, I am also hearing that both of you guys in this connection need to, it's either your person or you got to flip this how it needs to be flipped. Something about vulnerability. Maybe y'all haven't been really vulnerable with your person. There's a possibility that everything I said might be how your person actually feels about you. Maybe y'all the players. I don't know. But yes, so let's see. There's something else I want to pull. Okay, last messages for Pile 1 and their person. Pile 1 and their person. Pile 1 and their person. I'm also hearing if you guys are wondering what your person could be hiding, it's possibly a third party. And I think that's why all them 3 cards came up. So there you go. So we have the camel boy. When I think of the camel, I think of someone that moves slow. Okay, and it says small steps, asking for help. Yes, your person could be talking to their friends about you. You could be talking to your friends about your person. It's almost like I'm getting a big energy around seeking guidance from outside sources. So your advice and your person's advice, I don't know why I'm getting, it might be both of y'all, is to kind of move slow. Move slow with this person. Don't give it all to this person just yet, because I'm almost picking up on an energy of you guys have already given to this person and it might be time to let them come to you, okay? Pile 1's advice with their person. We have survival and false promises, the desert prince. Oh, when I think of the desert, I think of, I don't know why I just heard gaslighting, but I'm also picking up on an energy of draining, like almost like an energy vampire type of energy, or like drought type of energy, dry responses. Listen, if your person is being dry with you, walk away. You know, if you feel called to, because I can't tell people what to do. I know it's easier said than done, but walk away. Make this person step up to the plate and step into this masculine energy where they pursue you. Also, with this survival, false promises, there's some type of deception that I'm picking up on in this connection. It doesn't have to necessarily be just a person, but someone's being deceptive maybe about how they feel, or I'm also hearing that your person might think that you're being deceptive. Also, there might be a little bit of gaslighting where your person says they're going to do something. Start holding them accountable. When they say they're going to do something, make sure that they do it. And if they don't stand on it, then they have to go. And that's just what I'm hearing from spirit. So yes, Pile 1, woo, that was your message. Please let me know how that resonates, and we're going to go ahead and move on to Pile 2. Okay, Pile 2, so welcome to your spread. All right, so let's see how your person is currently feeling, possibly their thoughts, just the whole tea around your person. So real quick, you guys did choose this beautiful bloodstone. So I don't know, I feel like your person, let me tell y'all about your person. I feel like for some of you guys, your person might see you as their personal therapist. Like, I feel like you guys might have helped your person out of a very I don't know why I just wanted to say the word tumultuous. I don't even use that word. But like out of a very much so chaotic time, I feel like this person feels like they can trust you. They feel at home with you, believe it or not. But really what I'm really getting is your person thinks you're very attractive. And there's a lot of sexual energy that I get off of this, okay? So we're just gonna put this right over here. Let me wipe my hands because, honey, I just put on some lotion. So tap into some of your oracle cards. I'm gonna pull some more, or actually this isn't even an oracle card, this is an actual card. So we have the Hierophant. Okay. Someone here could be a Taurus. And then we have your higher self. Okay. I'm gonna pull a couple more oracle cards before I start speaking because Pile 1 was throwing me for a loop, okay? Tapping into Pile 2's energy. Ooh, I feel like your person thinks you're very balanced. Some of my people watching this, you are a Taurus, maybe even a Pisces. I'm getting like, I'm hearing something about Venus, okay? Libra, so let me see. very attractive. I feel like you're very kind. They feel like you're very sweet, very mature. I'm almost getting like an innocent type of thing. Not necessarily innocent, like innocent, but maybe for some of you guys, they might think you're truly innocent, like you could do no wrong, even though they know you got that little streak in you. But really, it's almost like your person sees you as very pure or very pure-hearted. So I feel like a lot of you guys have a very good heart. Very humanitarian vibes coming through. Could be an Aquarius, but you guys care about people, you know what I mean? And I feel like this person very much so cares about you. They do feel like you wear your heart on your sleeve. For some of them, they could think you're a little bit clingy, but I feel like primarily your person, you know, they like that about you, or they like the fact that you're just very sweet. Okay, so let's see, Pile 2's energy. Pile 2's energy. Give me some oracle cards for Pile 2. What does Pile 2 need to know about their person? How does Pile 2's person feel about them? Okay. And then I'm going to pull some from this deck as well. Pile 2's person, how are they feeling about Pile 2? Pile 2. I heard something about the water, so maybe you guys live by the water, or your person lives by the water. We have action at the bottom of the deck, number 17, my favorite, honey, and I mean favorite number. We have horses here. There's something very significant about outside. So outside in nature, outside with horses. I want to say your person, it's like a real big, like, maybe you're a very earthy person. They feel like you're very earthy, very natural, free-spirited. But something about you gives them a sense of home. Maybe they feel comfortable around you. Oh, wow. So we have the Angel of Love, number 49. And put that right there. We have the Angel of Strength. Listen, your person has very good thoughts about you. Some of you guys could be a Leo. I gotta work this camera, honey. Give me 1 second, because that's bothering me. There we go. We have the Angel of Strength. 50. Professional assistance. This is literally the card that I was looking at the top of the deck. The reason why I said your person might feel like you're like a therapist to them. Oh my gosh, bear with me, you guys. And then we have letting go. Ooh, I thought my ring light was about to fall. Don't play with me. Okay, so boom. So just tapping into your oracle cards, let me tell you what I'm picking up on, okay? So first and foremost, like I said, some of you guys could be a Taurus, maybe even a Libra. Let me move these up a little bit. Okay. But your person, oh my gosh, it's a very sweet energy that I'm actually getting from this spread. I feel like your person, like, they hold you in high regard. Like, your person very much so sees you as a very, very, very caring woman. And it's so crazy because at the top, wow, at the top of this deck, we have the loving woman. And then right underneath that, look, we have the loving man. Oh, some of you guys are inquiring about someone that you're already with. But I see and feel good things coming towards you guys, and also like very much so good energy. Your person, for a lot of you guys, they love you. Like, they love your essence. I'm getting Cancerian energy coming through here. So someone could be a Cancer, or their Venus could be in Cancer, Pisces. But something about you is so inviting, so sweet. And with this, your higher self card, for some of my people watching this pile, you could also do tarot. You might be very intuitive. You might be very spiritual. I'm not picking up on a religious vibe. I'm more so picking up on a spiritual vibe. Like, your person, they think you're very intuitive, very smart when it comes to, well, really anything. I feel like your person thinks you're very intellectual, but anything regarding spirituality, they feel like you're very smart, okay? Very intellectual, very knowing. With this professional assistance, I feel like you guys serve as this person's like light. And I don't even want to be corny, but like I said, I feel like you guys came into this person's life at a darker time, or maybe you guys frequently help this person out of darker times, because I see you as someone very strong. I do feel like you're a little bit stronger than your person when it comes to dealing with stuff, or maybe you know how to deal with your emotions a little bit better than your person. But I feel like with this professional assistance, it's almost like they see you as their therapist. They feel like they can open up to you. They feel like you're very professional, very elegant. For my men, they think you clean up real nice. They think you look really good. They think you have a good heart. Like, you're very providing. So whoever's watching this, you are either someone who is very maternal or you're someone who is very paternal. You know what I mean? Like, you take care of business. And for my men that may be watching this, I'm just getting a real big vibe of, I'm not gonna lie, y'all might be giving off a vibe, not a simp vibe, it's not nothing bad, because I hate that word, but y'all, let me tell y'all person thinks you're very sweet, very caring, different from whatever they've had in the past. I'm getting that very heavily. And for my men, I don't know why I'm picking up on it, I have to need to say this. They feel like you're very protective. You know what I mean? They feel like you protect them. Like, you give this quality of like protection. I'm gonna stand by you. I'm gonna provide for you. I'm gonna be there for you. This person feels very much so safe with you. With this Hierophant card, I feel like your person, listen, Hierophant gives me something about commitment. I'm thinking commitment, possible marriage. They do see you as a possible suitor, someone that they could be with, okay? Period, point blank. I'm also getting something about your essence makes this person want to change or be better, which is beautiful, okay? Like, very rarely do you come across people and they make you want to be a better person, okay? With this letting go card, I feel like your person feels as though you're very loyal. But you know what else I'm getting energy on? I don't know. I feel like your person is very protective over you, but they may feel like you kind of let people walk over you a little bit. Like, I don't know. I feel like the dogs are your person. And they kind of like, what did I say, your person? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, because now they're coming through. Their energy is coming through. For a lot of you guys, I feel like you protect your person, but also maybe your person is very protective of you behind the scenes. I feel like you guys don't know this, but some of them get very jealous if you talk to other people. There might have been some instances where you've discussed possibly letting this relationship go for some of you, or walking away or walking in a new direction. And this person does not want that. But really what I'm getting is something about pulling teeth here. So your person might be very stubborn, or they might think you're very stubborn, okay? They might think you're hard to move. So it's like a very caring, passionate energy that comes from you, but there's also a little bit of a streak, you know what I mean? So I feel like your person kind of has their rose-colored glasses on when it comes to you. But something about this letting go, I feel like you help move your person, okay? But this card is definitely giving me a vibe, and I have to pick up on this. So I don't know, I feel like somebody in this connection is holding off on taking action, and I'm not sure why. Or there's a lot of energy around trying to tame oneself because they don't want to do too much at one time. I gotta pull some tarot cards. I didn't want to do it right this early, but I guess I'm gonna have to. So let's see. Give me more information about this letting go. These cards are sticky. Why is this letting go here? Man, let me tell y'all something about your person. Especially for my feminines. Like, oh my gosh, your person thinks you are gorgeous, okay? It's something about y'all. Like, y'all have that, I hate to say it, but like that majestic, witchy vibe going on. You might be very different. Some of you guys could be introverts, but like, whoo, your person thinks you are just so sweet and so attractive. And I feel like something about how innocent they think you are, because I gotta put emphasis on think, it like turns them on. It's almost like they want to like turn you out a little bit. I know this isn't at 18 plus, but I just had to say that. Okay, so Spirit, give me some more information about this letting go. Why is this letting go here for pile 2? Why is this letting go here for pile 2? Ooh. We have the, ooh, I didn't want to grab those ones. We have the 4 of Cups and the King of Earth. That's interesting. So let me just look at this card. Whew. Taking as it resonates, but I feel like somebody's a little stubborn in regards to this connection. It could be your person, because I feel like your person sees you as literally this majestic ass mermaid, and maybe you have so much to offer this person, but they just don't feel like they're deserving. Something about you guys is very different from what your person has had in the past, and I'm almost getting an essence of like Beauty and the Beast. So your person might not feel like they actually deserve you. Some of them are actually intimidated by you, even though you're so sweet and so inviting to this person. It's literally like, oh, why me? Like, I wonder why she likes me, you know what I mean? King of Earth at the bottom of the deck, and at the top of the deck we have the Ten of Fire. Listen, when I look at this card, I literally see someone who's in their essence, feminine or even masculine, but they're in their essence. Like, they're focused on the goal, they're focused on themselves, and this is how I feel like your person sees you. But I want to know what's blocking this connection. What's the main blocks in this connection? Okay. Ooh. Blocks for pile 2. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Blocks for pile 2. What's blocking pile 2 in their person? What are some blocks in this connection? What are some blocks in this connection? I feel like someone doesn't feel like they're good enough, or maybe they feel like they question themselves a lot. Even if you don't feel this way about your person, this could even be you. It's almost like your person, oh my goodness, your person just doesn't feel like they have enough to offer you. I'm telling you, your person sees you in such a high regard, and they're just like, why me? Like, why would someone like her be interested in me? Even though you're really in front of this person, giving them all the clues and all the signs, making them feel so comfortable. With this Four of Air, it's a lot of contemplation on, like, could we really work? Even though they see you in such a high regard, I just pick up on the major blocks around this connection is maybe someone keeps most of their feelings to themselves. So your person could be very grounded and controlled when it comes to their feelings, as far as expression. Because there's a lot of feelings here, honey. I can't sit here and act like I don't see all these love words and all this good energy. I can't even sit here and act like that. But it's almost like your person holds back. And I'm not sure why. So let me ask that question. Why does pile 2's person hold back so much? We have the Seven of Air. Why does pile... Ooh, someone could be dealing with an air sign. There's a lot of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy coming through here. Why does... listen... If your person is an Aquarius, they might just be detached. Like, Aquariuses are known for detaching themselves. Maybe their Venus is in Aquarius, maybe even a moon side is in Aquarius, but let's keep going. Pile 2's person, what's going on with them? Like, what's the problem? Ooh. Okay. We have the Chariot, Cancer energy coming through, the Magician. And then also at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Fire. I just get a real big energy around this person, wants to come towards you. And it's so crazy because at the bottom of this deck, this is crazy. With this Chariot card and this Action card, your person, honey, they want to come in. I just don't understand what the big holdup is. Number 17 there, and also number 7 here. And I feel like, to be honest, what the big blockage is in this connection is you. And it's not in a bad way. Like, you guys don't dim your light, honey. This is you, whether masculine or feminine. Your person is very intimidated, and I feel like your person feels like they have to come a certain way in order to have you. For others, this person could be at a distance. And maybe they feel like they're going to have to move in order to be with you. There might be some practical issues, but let me look at this Seven of Air, and we have the Four of Air. For some of you guys, oh, that's so crazy. You see this? Like how she has a mask on? For some of you guys, your person's just not comfortable with themselves. I'm telling you guys bring such an essence to this person where they feel at home, but I don't feel like your person has ever really felt like they could open up to somebody as much as they felt that they could open up to you. Like, it's like you are literally such a new, fresh energy that it triggers this person because they know they can trust you. But it's like when it comes to other people and outside people, it's like that essence, whatever you bring out of them is like something that they know feels like home, but they're not they're not used to it. They've never felt this comfortable with someone before. So this person might be very very reserved normally, but something about you makes them feel like they can literally, I'm here and have it all with you, honey. Especially with this Magician. Oh my goodness. And the High Priestess is literally right under there, which I think those two are counterparts. There's a lot of cards coming up, like the loving man and the loving woman. Let me just show you. The loving man, the loving woman. And then we also have the High Priestess and the Magician. Honey, this is very, very, very much so counterpart energy. This could be a twin flame, a high level soulmate. Y'all could be married to this person already or in a relationship with this person already, and you just want to know how they're feeling. Honey, they're feeling good. However, they're just struggling. Let me see something. What could Pile 2 do in order to help their person maybe step out of this this energy, which I feel like y'all have done everything that you can. And it's crazy because your person is getting intuitive downloads about you. I feel like they might have family members in their ear, friends in their ear, trying to help them make a plan in order to really come forward. But it's like, I don't know, I'm picking up on a lot of fear. Your person also has a hard time letting go of the past. So what is Pile 2's advice in regards to their person? What is Pile 2's advice in regards to their person? I'm sorry, I had to cover up her face because that was a beautiful card, but like her smile was creeping me out a little bit. Somebody could smile like with a closed mouth. I hate closed mouth smiles, no offense, but I'm just like, how don't people smile with their teeth? But I also have a big smile. We have the Emperor and Justice. Okay. You know what I'm hearing? Which I thought. Number 4 and 11 is definitely coming through. We have the Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. This is a very powerful reading. I don't know who you guys are or who you guys are dealing with, but something about this connection is very faded. And I'm so glad that that came out, because what I'm hearing with your person is it's really nothing more that you could do. Y'all have been coming in trying to show your person who you are, and that you're not gonna hurt them, but it's like it's literally like an inner thing that has to happen with them on their own time. Whether y'all gonna be around or not to see this through, I think you are, but you know, that's up to y'all. But with this Emperor energy, I feel like your person struggles with their power. So maybe if you guys continue to step up and be more confident, it's gonna help this person come out of their shell a little bit. For the people that this resonates with this Justice card, there's a little bit of an imbalance here, which I feel is because somebody's a little bit more okay, both of you guys are comfortable, but like someone's a little bit more like vocal and the other one's not, so the other one's a little bit more reserved, even though you guys are both feeling the same emotion. How it's being expressed is a little bit unbalanced. So I'm hearing like, you know, you don't have to, like, if someone's not giving you the same energy, you know, you don't have to be there. But something about how you are in your essence, like if you keep putting yourself out there, not necessarily just to this person, but just being in your power, being confident, maybe bringing this person along with you when you do stuff, showing them the way, showing them new experiences, it's going to help this person. It's almost like a lead by example type of energy that I'm picking up on, okay? So that's coming through very heavily here. So I want to ask, even though we already know, what's Pile 2's person's intentions overall? What overall is their intentions? Oh, that's a lot of cards. I guess we'll take them. We have the 6 of Air, the Page of Water, the Ace of Water, and the 9 of Water. Oh my gosh, their emotions. Okay, so that's why the Wheel of Fortune is coming up. If you guys been waiting for this person to literally bust out with their emotions, I feel like they're on the verge of doing so, and I feel like that's why the Wheel of Fortune is coming through. It's kind of like just let the wheel turn for a second. Just let things be as they are. I feel like a lot of this is protected, like you guys' connection is very protected, but something about divine timing is very much so at play here. With this Ace of Water and this Page of Water, I'm getting real big energy as far as, this is literally how I see you guys. Someone could be in this Ace of Water energy, real big emotions. Someone else is in this Page of Water energy. But this is the thing, both are very new, but one is just a little bit more explosive than the other. So I feel like your person has so many emotions for you, but they hold on to them like this little seahorse, okay? Very fertile energy coming through here. With this Page of Water though, just know they're coming in with emotions, but they're gonna start a little bit small. They're gonna start a little bit small, but just know this Ace of Water with this Nine of Cups energy, honey, this person be admiring you. They be looking at you, looking at your social media. They think you're so beautiful. And I feel like there's an energy of wanting to also be like you. Your person could think you're beautiful, very handsome, very abundant, successful. And they're going to come in, but I'm not going to lie, they're coming in a little bit timid. But I see them showing a new side of themselves to you very much so soon, okay? So let me see something. So their intentions overall are literally with this Nine of Cups, I feel like they want to have it all with you. And let me just get a little bit more information with this Six of Air. They could want to go on a trip, but I'm almost picking up on literally the regular saying with the Six of Swords is literally moving to calmer waters, okay? I'm not picking up on you guys having an argument, but I'm just getting a real big, like, this pile is very spiritual. Let me see, clarify the Six of Swords. And also tell me her person's, or I said her, pile two's person's next action. I do feel like a lot of the people watching this are feminine, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this Eight of Coins, honey, this person is studying you. They are literally in their mind about you, and I feel like they are thinking of a way to get to you. However that resonates. Whether that's to win you over, whether that's to come forward about all these feelings that they have, they are literally thinking, how can I do this? Someone could play the violin. Something about music is very significant for you and your person. So maybe they might send you songs. Pay attention to if this person sends you songs, or maybe you could send this person songs to make them feel a little bit more comfortable. But with this tree, they see you as stability, and this is literally how I see their feelings. Like, this is what they show you, but this is how they feel, honey. Like, oh my God, I'm literally like, my heart, oh, like, what's the little saying? Like, you pull on my heartstrings. That's kind of what I'm hearing. That Six of Swords is still bothering me. So maybe they want to come out of this foggy energy with you where they're not really saying much. They're kind of at a distance. For some of you guys, your person is at a distance and they want to come towards you and have some equal give and take. So let me see. What else do I want to ask? This person's thoughts. Anything else about this person? Ooh, that fell out. We have the Star card in reverse. And we have the, let me see. Oh, this whole pile was in reverse. I don't feel like this is supposed to be in reverse, but it's supposed to be upright. The Star card, the number 17 is very significant here. Someone's definitely an Aquarius here. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Okay. Your person, oh my God, they dream about you often. They think you're an angel, literally. Don't know why this is coming through. You have a very much so healing presence about you and a very much so star quality. I think this person literally daydreams about you. They think about you often. Like, I'm picking up on a very much so heavy thinking energy. But like, your person just sees you as, I don't know why I'm picking up on some of y'all, your person thinks you're unattainable. I don't know why that's coming through, but I feel like that's more so focused on their own insecurities, okay? Bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Swords. Yeah, your person keeps a lot of their feelings to themselves. It's almost like they turn their back on you, but not really, because I feel like they're present. But they always watch you. They always want to, like, they look for you. I don't know why I keep hearing like they look for you. Like, they act like they don't have emotions, but they're always like peeking up the side of their eye, like seeing what you're doing. Like, it's just a real big aloof, distant energy, but it's almost like it's a facade, okay? And then we have the Nine of Earth. Let me tell you, y'all person wants to work on this. So your person's gonna come forward with some type of emotion that's a little bit deeper than what they've been showing you. So please be on the lookout for that. And yes, pile two, that was beautiful. That is how your person is feeling about you. Please let me know if that resonates down below. And we're just gonna move on to pile three. Yes, pile three. So welcome to your pile. Okay, so let's get started. You guys chose the rose quartz. I love this stone. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I'm picking up on with this pile. Oh, and it's so crazy because when I was meditating on you guys' spread, you know what was coming to me? Something about googly eyes. So I don't know if you're very like googly eyed over your person, or I don't know if your person is very googly eyed over you. We could be also tapping into the energy of a crush, but we'll see. I'm gonna pull a bunch of oracle cards because I feel like that's what the tea is. I don't know if I just said that or not. Don't mind me if I repeat myself when I'm channeling. I be doing that. So anyway, ooh, we have the calf or the call. Ooh, in reverse. This is literally judgment number 20. But I'm gonna put it upright for now. Ooh, why am I picking up on maybe someone feels like they missed an opportunity with you? Like, oh my gosh, why am I picking up on the energy of this person had a chance at one point in time to really get close to you, and now it's like you guys are at a distance or distant from each other, and it's like, okay, well, I mean, do you not remember when I used to really like you, or when I was really pursuing you? And it's like, we literally could have had a thing going. But yeah, so with this call card though, something else that I was picking up on, when I was just burning my sage, I intuitively felt like I had to put it near my throat. So I don't know why I'm picking up on maybe someone in the past feels like they missed out on telling you something that they always wanted to tell you, or maybe this person has a hard time speaking up. They can also feel that way about you, but I'm almost picking up on a very much so, damn, like I fucked up, like I missed an opportunity type energy. Okay, but let's keep going because I don't want to talk too soon. We have kindred partner, and we have family. Ooh. So, oh, that's so crazy. For some of you guys, you might have kids with this person, or this person thinks about having kids with you. This is also very beautiful energy. You guys might resonate with pile 2, and I felt that instantly once I even got into you guys' energy, because I didn't feel the need to really cleanse. But oh my gosh, okay, before I start talking too soon, because I don't want to get nobody excited, okay? Because I did that with pile 1, and I'm telling you, pile 1 took a turn, okay? Let's see. It wasn't even really a bad pile. It was just like very much so, not chaotic, but weird energy. Maybe multiple people picked that pile, I don't know, but y'all pile, and then also pile 2 was a very different energy. So just focus your cards, or focus your energy on the cards. Let's see. Pile 3's person. How do they feel towards pile 3? How does pile 3's person feel towards them? That literally jumped in my hand. How does pile 3's person feel towards them? Okay. You know what I just heard? And I feel like there's a reason why that happened. That was like one of those cards that has like the instructions. Maybe your person feels like there has to be literally an instruction manual with you. Like, I don't know, maybe some of you guys are a little bit complicated, or this situation is very complicated, or something about you makes your person kind of draw a blank. Because especially with this kindred partnership coming up, that's giving me real big like past life type of energy for anyone that resonates with that. Something about you two is very familiar, very home-like, very destined. It's almost like you guys wonder, like, it's almost like you feel so familiar with this person and you're just like, why? This could even be a crush, maybe someone that you ran into, and y'all haven't really like done much with each other, but it's like, wow, this person feels so familiar to me. With this Sun Dancers coming up, we have joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. So your person could see you as someone who is very successful. Some of you guys are dancers or are in a very creative type of field. Maybe you're into the arts, you and your person, because I do feel like you guys are very similar. With these 3 kids being here, and then me also thinking of the 3 of Cups with the celebration card, you and your person might have met at a gathering or maybe at a party. I don't know why I'm picking up on the energy, and I'm not gonna say love at first sight, but y'all two just kind of like magnets, kind of came to each other. There's a very magnetic type of essence that I'm getting from you and your person, okay? But let's keep going. How does pile 3's person feel about them? How does pile 3's person feel about them? Pile 3's person. They could think you're very mysterious, hard to read sometimes, just a little bit. Someone could be a Taurus. There's a cat-like energy that I'm picking up on. So we have the Arrow Master. Some of you guys are very free-spirited. We have hitting the mark, intention, detachment. Ooh, Aquarius energy coming through here. Capricorn energy coming through here. Virgo. The wise woman of Wonderland. Integrity and compromise. Interesting. Let me pull from this. Pile 3's person. How do they feel about them? How does Pile 3's person feel? How does Pile 3's person feel about them? Pile 3's person. How do they feel about Pile 3? Are these too much? No, I'm gonna take them. Ooh, we have, okay, I'm gonna just show you guys these ones. I probably won't be able to sit them down, or maybe I will. We have the owl spirit. I'm telling you guys, something is very mystic. Either you or your person, there's a lot of watching. So I feel like this person watches you on social media. We have listened to the messages of the angels. Ooh, I feel like this is very much so a high level ascended relationship as well. Whether you guys recognize it or not, somebody definitely watches the other like a hawk. Like there's a very strategic type of energy that I'm picking up on. Almost like there's a strategy, especially with this Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention, detachment. Your person may act like they're not that interested, but they are. Your person could also feel like you act like you're not that interested, but you truly are. There's a little bit of an unattainable type of energy that I'm picking up on. So for my power watchers, you could be very intellectual, a little bit mean sometimes, or distant. But I feel like you're very honest, very loyal at the core. You got that, like, I'm picking up on like a Queen of Swords type of energy. Like you're nurturing when you need to be, but when it's time to be cutthroat, you can be cutthroat, and that's masculine or feminine. It does not matter. I'm getting real big Queen of Swords, King of Swords type of energy where it's like, I handle my business. And that could be very intimidating to your person. We also have the Rat. We have be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. So someone, I feel like, and I'm gonna tell like this because I feel like you and your person have a very much so mirrored energy. Somebody is holding back, and I feel like it could be both of you guys. I feel like y'all don't even understand why you guys are so connected to each other, and that could cause problems. And it doesn't necessarily even have to cause problems. It's just some type of confusion. With this, be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. We'll come back to that. We have the Raven. Your person watches you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it again. This Raven and all this blue right here, and blue, it's like your person is holding back on how they feel, and maybe they feel the same way about you. Somebody needs to speak up, and I feel like it's you and your person. Prepare for change. The energy that I'm getting with you and your person, it's like you guys are so similar, but you're also opposite. So one could be like the shadow aspect, the other one could be like the light aspect, for my people who resonate with that. But I feel like one of you guys is like real, not like, it's almost like an innocence meets bad boy, bad girl type of vibe. So it's almost like a dichotomy type, I don't know, like it's gonna be real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like a paradox a little bit. Like those are the words that are coming to my mind. We have rhinoceros, be strong and courageous, and the sheep, act with fortitude and cooperation. So there may be a sense of, how do I get to this person? I don't know why I'm picking up on that with whoever you're inquiring about. They feel like, how can I get to her? So maybe you guys are inquiring about someone who you feel like might like you, but you're like not really sure. You're like, I don't really know. Yeah, they do. And they try to act like they don't. I'm picking up on that very heavily. They try to act like they don't, but they watch you. Your person also feels like you watch them. Maybe you're very strategic. Something about you is very like, I don't know, I'm getting real like hawk vibes, okay? So you could pounce if you need to and come down with your little sharp claws if you need to, but it's something that's very like majestic about you. So I just feel like my pile 3s, you guys have like a little bit of a mean streak, but I feel like your person likes it, okay? There's a very much so a duality, and maybe it's not that you and your person have a duality between shadow and light. Maybe you do. I feel like your person likes how balanced you are in regards to like how you come off. So maybe you could play that role of being like real innocent, like I said before, and then you could switch it up. You know what I'm saying? People love that, trust me. But really quick, I wanna, with this detachment, I feel like your person has a hard time leaving you alone. Or maybe, ooh, I'm almost getting the energy of someone that hates how much they think about you. Like they hate how much they think about you, because I feel like for some of y'all don't even really be giving this person as much attention as they would like, even though you're giving them some type of attention and obviously you're inquiring about them so you like them. But something about you guys is very detached, okay? And it leaves your person in a lingering type of energy where they're like, okay, what is she thinking? What is he thinking? But it's almost like it brings them back for more. You get what I'm saying? They be liking that. They be liking that. So let's see. Pile 3's person. Give me information about Pile 3's person. So what's up with them? What's their intentions? What do they want? What's going on with them? This might be someone who missed out on an opportunity with you, and maybe at this point in time in life, it's like they can't get you. Like, or they feel like they can't get you because it's like, dang, like I really messed that up, and now they might be seeing you living your best life, honey, and they're like, wow. This might be like, I'm getting a real big like admiring from afar, okay? So Pile 3's person, feelings, intentions, what I need to know, okay. Is this too much or should we take, let me look at these. Yep, I'm gonna take them because they're resonating with what I'm saying. So let's see, I'm just gonna lay these up on top. We have the Sun card, Leo energy coming in. Well, let me show you guys. With this Sun card, I feel like I said, your person is literally watching you from a distance be great. You might not even know that this person watches you, but they do. It's a very much so like, wow, this person is beautiful. Wow, this person is handsome. Wow, this person is very lucky. There's like a real big like, wow, I know they're going to be successful, or they are successful. Like it's an admiration that's coming through. Very positive energy coming from this card, but it's very distant. It's like this person watches you, but I don't think they say much, okay? With this walking away card and this door to spirit, okay? I feel like for some of you guys, there was a point in time where you really were interested in this person. However, things did not go accordingly. So you walked away. For some of you guys, you might have went to college with this person and then you guys just went separate ways, living separate lives type energy. But it's such a connection when we look at like the ethers and we look at like that 5D connection. It's such a big connection between you and your person that it's like, even if you guys are not in contact right now, maybe you dream about this person, maybe you think about this person randomly. I'm just picking up on an energy of like meeting someone. It's almost like y'all were meant to meet each other, but it's like, who are you? Why do I feel so connected to you type energy? But let's keep going. The number 27 and 32 just came through. Oh, with this door to spirit, it's literally like a dove, and like the dove is flying and all its little wings, or like not its wings, its feathers are like kind of trailing behind. I'm telling y'all, I am really picking up on a missed opportunity, okay? We have the thinking woman. Your person definitely thinks you're very intellectual and strategic. And I feel like in the past, this person, for who it resonates with, this person might have tried to like be manipulative. And it's like they could not manipulate you. And I feel like your person, as much as they hate that they can't get over on you or they can't be sly with you, they admire it though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, okay, she ain't no easy type female. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a chase. Like it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? I know someone probably said it to themselves. A challenge, okay? For my men, the same thing. They might be a feminine or whoever you like, and it's like they've been out here running game, and it's like they just can't run game on you. And it's like, as mad as it makes them, it's also very attractive. They like that you stand your ground. This angel of balance, you guys bring a lot of balance to this person, or they view you as someone who is very balanced. I'm also picking up on Libra energy, so they think you're very attractive, very sensual. Some of y'all like to drink alcohol. I don't know why that came through. And then we have the magician and the mirror. Woo, and I'm picking up on this fire and ice. Okay, so what I'm picking up on, we're either looking at a water sign and a fire sign type of connection, or your person can have a lot of water or fire in their chart and vice versa. I'm just picking up on somebody might be a water sign or have heavy water, or someone might be a fire sign and have heavy fire, and then it's like that duality. but it's a big duality between you and this person. Like, it's like opposites attract, but it's like y'all not even really opposites, but you know what I mean? Like, you guys just mesh so well together in the grand scheme of things. And then I'm also picking up on air and fire, okay? So, whew, them air and fire connections be something crazy. With this Magician and the Mirror, I feel like your person has literally had to look in the mirror about this connection. Maybe where they went wrong, maybe where they could have put in more effort. I'm telling y'all, I'm picking up on something about a missed opportunity. It's a real big energy on what could I have done different. So real quick, I'm gonna tap into the cards, my tarot cards. I need to go grab them, so give me 1 second. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna keep these right here. Sorry if it gets a little bit congested, but I don't know, I feel the need to. And for who it resonates with, someone definitely, oh, with this Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I am picking up on this could be a past connection that you already had, I'm telling you. For those that resonates with, this person might have been a little bit sneaky in the past. There wasn't an equal give and take. And I feel like right now, you guys have like literally glowed up, showed up, and this person is watching you from a distance, admiring you. And I don't want to say like a weirdo because we're not going to judge, but for some of y'all, ooh, this is the energy. That's so crazy. It's like they watch you from a distance, but for some of them, there's a fear of getting rejected. I'm trying to get this to focus. How can I? Because I need y'all to see this. I need y'all to catch that. Yes. Whoo. I feel like this is somebody that y'all dealt with in the past and they just didn't have it together. They was acting like they didn't know who you was. They was acting like they didn't know who you was, playing with your name. But let's keep going. Pile Three's person. Okay, what are their intentions overall? Oh my gosh, what did I say? This Three of Wands. This person is literally watching you from a distance. 111 was on the clock, and it's so crazy because the little staffs. Ooh, fire energy coming through. Like I said, someone is definitely a fire sign here. But this person watches you from a distance. There's a little bit of regret that I'm picking up on. What is this person's intentions? With this Three of Wands, and then also looking at right here, the Wise Woman of Wonderland, I feel like that's so crazy. In the past, this person was not truthful or honest. And I feel like they were trying to literally run circles and jump through hoops and loops of lies right in front of your face. And it's like you decided to walk away. But this person, I don't know why I'm coming through. One, they want to communicate with you. They want to talk to you. But they want to give you some type of clarity about something. So just know, however, ooh, this is about to make me mad. There we go. So whoever this resonates with, your person, like they want to come in and be very straightforward and let you know how they feel. Their intentions are literally to bring some type of honesty. And I don't know, honesty is coming through, and integrity. Those words are coming through very strongly, which is making me think this is someone that messed up before, okay? What is Pile Three's person's next move towards them? Pile Three's person's next move towards them. The Lovers. Honey, Gemini energy coming through here. A lot of air and fire. I'm telling y'all, Pile Three's person's next move towards them. They want to recounsel. For some of you guys, you and this person have not been around each other in ages. And this literally, look at this energy. This person be thinking about you at night, thinking about what they did, thinking about when things went wrong. And your person's next action is boom, to come in hot and heavy. They might be a little angry. Maybe they recently seen you with someone, or what I'm picking up on is if they see you out with someone else in any way, shape, or form, I'm picking up on like that's gonna be the last straw for them. For those that aren't talking to this person, it's like that's the last straw. Let me come in and get my person. But I'm also picking up on like this person just wants to rush in and they want to reconnect with you. What do they want to give Pile Three? Because I'm picking up on giving you guys something. What do they want to give Pile Three? What does Pile Three's person want to give to them? That's so crazy. Anytime the Wheel of Fortune comes out, that's my ancestors and guides telling me to mind my business. So I will. But I feel like in the past, this person might have been a little bit aloof with you and they weren't paying attention to how deep this connection actually could have been. And I feel like this Wheel of Fortune, just know, honey, something about this connection is fated. There's going to be a sudden turn of events where things are going to go in your favor. If for those that resonate with that want this person to come back, I see that happening. The Empress, this could be the father of your child. This could be someone that you wanted to have kids with at a point in time. You could be a Taurus, that's coming through, or a Capricorn. No, I'm not really getting Capricorn with this one. I'm getting like maybe just Taurus, yeah. But with this Empress card, this person, oh, they might try to get you pregnant, honey. Just be careful. But I'm just picking up on there's gonna be a sudden turn of events that's gonna bring this person to you. Someone's a mom here that could be watching this. That's also another message that I'm getting. 2. Wow, I gotta ask one more question. What are Pile 3's? I'm nosy. Pile 3's person's thoughts. What are their thoughts normally about? What do they be thinking about? What do they be thinking about? A commitment coming in, trying to start a family with you. What do they be thinking about? I'm hearing, ooh, what I say? Man, I'm getting off here. 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. Man, stop it. Get your crazy tail so out of here. Bottom of the deck to the cups. If you know tarot, you understand that's so crazy. I'm just gonna log out. This person wanted it all with you. It is so crazy because I feel like something crazy had to happen back when they were being a player or indecisive or flighty. It's like something happened that literally, if it hasn't happened already, something happened that changed their whole dynamic. Like there was a big slap in the face that came through and had them looking at things clearly. Because I feel like your person, they wasn't thinking clearly before, but they're thinking clearly now, or they will be when that sudden turn of events. When it happens. Also, if this person recently walked away from you, they don't want it to be over. So just know that for whoever that resonates with. So yes, Pile 3, beautiful. Oh, I love that energy. I love that for you. I love that for you. So yes, that is your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and we're gonna move on to Pile 4. Woo! So Pile freaking 4, okay? Let me tell you something about your Pile. So first and foremost, you guys did choose this beautiful black tourmaline chunk. But this is the thing. So when I was pulling on your Pile for your person's energy, something was very stuck. So it's almost like I was getting a real big secretive type of energy around your person. I don't feel like it could be you. Take it, flip it how it needs to be flipped. But someone is very secretive, or maybe someone hides themselves a lot. Someone could be a little bit closed off from their heart space, from their emotions. But I was just getting a real big like owl type of energy, or like somebody like in the bushes kind of looking. Your person could be very mysterious. Some of you guys have had to put up boundaries with this person, or maybe this person put up boundaries with you and you're just curious to see how they feel about you. But yeah, like the energy was so crazy that I literally had to grab this deck, okay, which is, I don't know, this is my darker deck. Not dark in a bad way, but just color scheme wise and just the vibe I get. It's like a real hidden vibe. Woo, real quick, some of you guys could be inquiring about this person because literally they don't give as much as you do, and you're like, okay, how do they feel? Okay, so tapping into Pile 4's energy. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. You see that wolf down there? There's something real secretive about this person, or they're just very calculated. And we have fear. A lot of black coming through. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So before I keep going, I feel like your person has a fear of commitment. They may also feel like you have a fear of commitment. So instead of me doing the whole your person or you thing, just flip it how it needs to be flipped. You know what I'm saying? But with this fear card, I feel like your person is very scared to take a leap of faith with you, and something about you triggers them to want to have a connection. I'm picking up on for some of you, but let's pull some more oracle cards. So I'm hearing shuffle twice. This could be someone that y'all been dealing with for 2 months, maybe even 2 years. I don't know why that just came through. 2 weeks. Something about the number 2. Something could have happened on the 2nd. I don't know. The number 2 is just coming up. Yeah, it's a resistance somewhere in this connection, whether it be with you or your person. So let's pull up here. And I'm almost picking up on a little bit of an envious energy, like, let me see, because let me find out. Let me see something. Someone's definitely guarded. Why is this in here? Put that over there. It's like with your person, you kind of draw a blank, okay? Or they draw a blank about you. So let's see, Pile 4's person. Ooh, why did I just hear don't touch me? I feel like someone has been defensive, or maybe you guys are coming out of a defensive period. Okay, Pile 4's person. How does Pile 4's person feel about them? This could be an ex that did y'all wrong, and maybe you guys are at that weird period where it's like, yes, Courage and new beginnings. That's so funny because I'm picking up on something about like an ex. Maybe you and your ex disconnected. Male or female, doesn't matter. And I almost feel like, you know how it'd be like if a relationship didn't go right the first time and it's like y'all don't want to let each other go, but y'all trying to make it work, but there's like still a little bit of resentment, like, you know what I mean? Because there's an energy around wanting to start fresh. I do feel like your person might feel like you still hold on to the past very heavily. Something about a child is coming through here, so someone could have kids, or maybe they want to have kids with you. But with this courage card, I feel like your person is wanting to knock down whatever boundaries you have set up in front of them. Because I feel like for a lot of y'all, it's y'all that have put up these boundaries. And I feel like it's because your person wasn't honest in the past. Maybe they were even moving too slow. They could have been lying about a connection that they were already in. And maybe this is you guys that are fearful about committing to this person now because it's like the tables have turned and you've seen this person's true colors. But there's an energy here at the end of the day that your person sees you as someone that they could actually be with and they want to start fresh, but there's a lot of courage and then we got fear, and then there's a lot of like, oh, can I do this? Or oh, like it's gonna take a lot. I keep looking at all these trees. Someone is making this connection harder than it needs to be because it's like, yes, there are a lot of trees and maybe even obstacles, but if you really look in front of him, there's a whole open space right there. Like he could just literally go right through, okay? So someone might be overcomplicating this, or your person might feel like you literally stick in the past. So it's like, oh my gosh, it's just so complicated it's so many obstacles in order to like get to you or get through to you, because it's like they're trying to tell you how they changed, how they want to start fresh, and you're just like not having it, but you're also wanting to be with them at the same time. It's like you're entertaining them and they're just like, there's a little bit of annoyance that's coming through. Like maybe your person is a little bit annoyed or frustrated with you. If that storyline resonates, give me one more card for Power Force person. How does Power Force person feel about Power 4? I'm gonna do one more. Power Force person, how do they feel about Power 4? Okay, I guess 2 more. Bottom of the deck, we have behind a mask. Ooh, someone in the past I feel like was not being truthful. I'm also picking up on an energy of your person feels like you don't really tell them how you feel. Maybe you hold back. And you're like acting like you don't really want them, but you do. We have the healing light in reverse. The loving man upright. Something definitely happened in the past with some of my people watching this pile. It's almost like I feel like you guys saw this person as someone that you could be with, or oh, I just feel like this person, the trust, something with the trust. The trust, I'm hearing something about betrayal, deception, and it's like, now why would you do that? You know what I mean? That's the energy I'm picking up on. And then we have family. This could have been a family dynamic. Some of you guys are asking about the mother of your child, the father of your child. Something came to light, and I feel like whatever it was, it broke up the dynamic that y'all had going. This is definitely, I'm picking up on this is definitely someone that y'all were dealing with before. Pile 3's person, thoughts, feelings, intentions, anything. Pile, why did I say Pile 3? Y'all might have been drawn to Pile 3. Pile 4's person, thoughts, feelings towards Pile 4, their intentions, what they need to know. What does Pile 4 need to know about their person? Okay. We have a woman holding a coin. That's so crazy that we have this loving man here. And then we have this woman holding a coin. For my people watching this pile, and I'm gonna just go with this storyline, this is either your pile or it's not, because I'm really firm on this is someone that y'all was with at a point in time, or even someone that y'all had some type of established structure or energy with. Like it's a very much so like established energy. Like we was already doing something. We was already kind of in this thing, grooving and moving, and then somebody messed up, okay? So I feel like your person, they want to come in and offer you love, a commitment, but it's almost like your person's coming in being vulnerable and they feel like you're holding back. Like some of you guys might have kicked somebody out the house. Some of you guys are like, I'm almost getting the energy of like, you can't come back in the house, or maybe you can't see the kids right now, or you can't have your family back until you get this together. That's kind of what I'm picking up on. There's very much so a mystery about you. And I feel like it's because a lot of you guys give mixed signals to your person. One minute they think they're in there, and the next minute it's like, ah, you thought so. And I'm picturing like a real big knife coming down, and it's like, ah, you thought so, don't get too close type of energy. With this, the spiral dancer, circus-shist, I don't know how to say that word, route and perception. Someone's perception is a little bit distorted, and I feel like your person thinks your perception is distorted, but really, I think both of you guys' perception is distorted. You might view your person in a certain way. I feel like y'all kind of hold on to the past a lot, and you might view their intentions a certain way, but really, I feel like we're gonna pull some cards that your person actually has pure intentions as of now, but the past, it's like it's so much water under the bridge that you just can't see it. And the same with your person. Your person is not understanding why you don't understand why, like, how pure they're coming, like how real they're being. Which, I don't understand how they could feel that way because they messed up, but you know, I'm gonna just shut my mouth. With this spiral word coming out to me, it's something that's been like in a type of energy, like a tornado. Like, I feel like a tornado came through, fucked shit up, and then like literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, that could even be your energy. Maybe your person feels like when you get mad, it's like, whoo, no stopping you, okay? Let's keep going though. Let me see if I want to pull from this deck. Give me more information about how Power Force person feels about them. Power Force person. We have a woman holding a heart. I want to pull another one. Power Force person. Yes, it's a lot of like a woman holding. Whether you're masculine or feminine, I just feel like your person feels like you are holding back something that they want. It's like you're holding back on it. Whether it's a home, an offer of commitment, an apology, acceptance of their apology, your love. Ooh, that was literally burning under my finger. Power Force person, how do they feel about Power 4? I am not taking up, well, maybe I will. I might take all these. Okay, so first of all, we have action at the bottom of the deck. So let me just tell you guys a story, because I feel like I wasn't going to take these, but I'm telling y'all, this pile, I'm picking up on, y'all was already kind of in a connection. This might even be a marriage. So we have a woman holding a heart. There's literally like a, I'm picturing like y'all, my Power 4s, y'all literally have a little carrot dangling over this person, or that's how they feel. Vice versa, switch it how it needs to switch. Patience. I feel like you guys are practicing patience with this connection because maybe things did not go as well in the past and you're just trying to see. It's a very much so cautious energy around this connection coming from you and also coming from your person, but I feel like it has a lot to do with the past. And if you guys did not have a past, which I feel like most of y'all do, it's a fear because of past connections, like things that you guys have already went through. We have hostilities. I'll show you guys these, I guess. We have hostilities. Remember I told y'all about that sword? This is y'all energy, I'm telling you. That sword, I'm like, I can see it coming down. Yeah, we have hostilities, deceit. I'm telling you, deceit. We have the angel of love. I feel like there was a point in time where someone was really given to this connection. It's so crazy because this is where I feel like y'all were in the past. And now this is your person, and now you're in this energy where you're like real hostile. You might even be thinking about letting them back in just so you can knock them back down. I'm picking up on that. We have a lot of anxiety, and we have cornucopia. So with this anxiety card coming through, I feel like this is both of you guys' energy, but more so your person. I feel like your person is literally thinking about, am I gonna get my family back? Am I gonna get this person back? Am I gonna get this friendship back? Is this person gonna come back in my life? Ooh, something just went in front of my face a little bit. I don't know what that is. Is something smoking up in here? When the guys start doing that stuff, you know, that'd be that woo-woo stuff that be happening when I'm doing readings. But anyway, with this cornucopia and this anxiety, I feel like you guys brought a lot of light and abundance. Maybe when this person was in your presence, they had a lot of good luck. I'm also picking up on an energy like this person got their shit handed to them when they did what they did to you. That is for somebody, and it's almost like now they're in this anxious energy, and this is their karma. They cannot stop thinking about you. They cannot stop thinking about what they did to you. And it's like it weighs heavily on their mind. But I feel like your person just wants to make things right. Yes, with this caring connections, y'all was together. This person wants to come in, offer you something. They want to take you out on a date. They want things to be like how they used to be. They want to start over. That's literally what I'm picking up on. We have the door to romance. I'm telling you, they want the key to that heart, honey. Strategy, your person is literally trying to find a way of how can they get to you because they feel like what they've been doing, they want to right their wrongs. They just feel like what they've been doing has not been good enough. They're like, dang, what can I do? Like, I've been trying everything. Y'all, they've been praying to you, asking God, can you please let this person come through? and understand that I really want to give them something more. We have the healer of the ages, door to romance. For some of you guys, I'm hearing something about something might have happened on Valentine's Day. I don't know, I'm getting roses, petals on the bed, but I don't know, I'm picking up on something happened on Valentine's Day. Or on the 17th of February. I don't know why that's coming through, but let's keep going. So even though we kind of already know, I just want to anchor these messages. Power force person, what did their person do in the past? What did power force person do in the past? We have the moon. Yep, they were holding on to secrets. Deception, possibly holding off, holding back in regards to this connection, giving to this connection. I feel like this person might have been living a whole nother life, okay? And I feel like for some of y'all, this was someone y'all was with. I'm just getting a real big energy around deception. Living life, trying to live their best life, trying to act like they wasn't doing other shady stuff. And now it's like things have come around full circle and they want you back. So let's tap into power force. Ooh, Emperor energy coming through. Power for your person. This could be y'all energy or your person's, but I'm picking up on like both of you guys are very strong-willed people. So this person is going to fight for you by any means necessary. I'm definitely picking up on this is the father of someone's child, a parent dynamic. This person is going to fight for this connection by any means necessary. And I feel like you're going to repel this connection, even though you low-key want it, by any means necessary. Don't know why that's coming through. Power force, what's power force person's intentions with them? Power force person's intentions. This is getting juicy. 7 of Cups. Listen, in the past, this person was very indecisive. They were tapping into all types of stuff. Ooh, I just heard something, but I'm not going to say it. I just feel like this person was, I'm going to say it. Just moving that thing all willy-nilly, all everywhere, community D, you know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, community P. For some of y'all, y'all know what I'm trying to say, the community kitten, okay? I just feel like there was an energy around indecisiveness, not being able to make a decision. They weren't seeing you for who you were. And now it's like, oh my God, I want to come out of that energy. This was in reverse. I'm not confused no more. Your person is not confused no more. I don't know what you did to them or I don't know what happened in their life. But yeah, let's ask that. What is making Power 4 have this revelation? The fallen tower. I'm telling you, the way my guides is talking. Y'all guides is up in here right now. Thank you for the messages. The fallen tower. Something did not go right. There was an unexpected shift that literally shook this person up. Who I am picking up on, y'all people is in this room, y'all. Y'all guides, whoever y'all ancestors are, they want y'all to get this message and I don't know why. So for whoever this is for, please comment down below. Who are you? Okay, so listen. Maybe they left you for another connection. Maybe they were out cheating or doing some stuff. There's something that happened here and literally like I'm getting a big karma came through and whooped that ass, okay? Anything else? Clarify this tower moment. Scorpio energy coming through. We have the Page of Clubs. I'm just getting something about their secrets. Maybe your person was very playerish. Ooh, I'm getting the energy of whoever they might have left for denied them or there was some type of denial. Give me more. Why is this Page of Wands here? Your person wants to come in with some type of communication. Maybe that's what they were doing. They were communicating outside of the relationship that y'all had. 4 of Coins. Let me tell y'all something. Something didn't happen. I don't know if they had a bad experience with someone or I don't know if they got word about their finances, but they were definitely keeping a lot of secrets from you guys. And I'm gonna try not to make this a whole, because that's a whole nother reading for a whole nother day, a whole what's going on with your person type of energy. But I'm just getting something about their secrets got put out and they started to realize that you were their stability or something like that. Something happened in regards maybe to money, to their home life, maybe with the person that they might have been with. This Page of Clubs energy, I can't really pick up on it, but something about their childish antics, it's like spirit wasn't having it. Wasn't having it. So let's keep going. What is Power Force person's next move towards them? What is Power Force person's next move towards Power 4? Okay. We have the Star card. Woo! Ooh. Power Force, what's their next move? What is their next move towards Power 4? Two of Cups. I knew the Two of Cups was gonna come out, and I told myself, I said, say it. Say it. Let them know if the Two of Cups comes out, honey. But I ain't say it. But at least I know that I was thinking this. Let me tell y'all something. This person want to come back. They want to heal this connection. This person is going to come in. Let me know when this is happening. They want to be with you. I'm picking up on something around, literally there's been arguments, disharmony in the relationship, and then no. They're not having it. They're about to come get you, and they're about to do it expeditiously. With this Queen of Swords, this is literally the type of energy that I'm picking up on from y'all. Queen of Swords type of energy, I feel like you have a lot of boundaries put up, but this person is coming, and I feel like they're coming as the King of Swords, or vice versa. Flip it how it needs to be flipped, masculine or feminine. This person is gonna come in and match your energy, because I feel like this person is tired of playing around with you. They're like, no, like we need to be together, like right now. What else do I want to ask? What does Pile, okay, when they come, what does Pile 4 need to know about this person? What does Pile 4 need to know about this person when they come? Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna grab, there's a lot of cards coming out for y'all, but I'm gonna take them. We have the World card. Some of you guys could be at a distance. I feel like this person wants to break a cycle with you, but when they come in, yes, they want a relationship, but there's going to be a little bit of arguments. I'm seeing some arguments coming in, and you might have to check this person. They might try to check you. So I do see a little bit of that happening. Something could involve family here. The Hermit card, there might be a essence of them coming in trying to get to you, and maybe they don't come correct the first time, and they go get themselves together with that Hermit energy. Then they come back around the second time together and collected, and they're like, okay, let's really work this out. With this Page of Swords and this Page of Coins, someone's definitely coming through with an apology. They want to start fresh with you. I do feel like there's a little bit still, it's almost like when it comes to their, like, to stability, it's like this person is a little bit on the immature side. And when it comes to communication, it's like they're also still a little bit on the immature side. Or maybe they're really like harsh with their communication, but they might not mean it. But with this Page of Swords, your person definitely watches you. They do want to start fresh with you. They do want to see things from a new perspective. So just be on the lookout for that. Whoo, my gosh. Is there anything that I want to ask? Let me see. Pile 4's advice. Pile 4, just tap into their energy. What is their advice with their person? The Devil. Listen, I'm hearing Capricorn energy. Y'all, please don't try to play karma. I'm also hearing maybe some of you guys might have had some toxic behaviors. If you want this connection to actually work, it's almost like you're going to have to step out and be vulnerable. Like, don't like have a repeat of the past. But in this, I don't want to say this, okay. Don't repeat the past by means of y'all switching roles. Like maybe your person was like the bad person in the back in the day. Don't try to allow this person back in so you can just fuck their life up, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting. Pile 4's, there might be something with addictions. Pile 4's advice for their person, with their person. What's Pile 4's advice? The Fool card, yes. If you guys want this connection, you're going to have to take a leap of faith and let go of codependencies, let go of the past. I'm getting real big energy about the past. Let go of some, there's a need to let go, maybe of that stronghold that both of you guys have, that resistance. There's a need to let it go, okay? Oh my God. So Pile 4, that was your spread. Please let me know how that resonates, and I will check you guys with another video at another time.